Hello everyone, welcome again. I am Arjun ST, Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering at Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In the previous video, we have discussed about the general introduction about the unit number 1 in automotive systems. So today we will be discussing about the introduction about the unit number 2, the second unit of automotive systems. So after discussing about the general introduction about all the units, we will be jumping into the topics one by one. So that way, today I am continuing the session with the general introduction of unit number 2. So the unit number 2, the name is the vehicle frames and steering system. Okay, in the second unit, we'll be studying about the vehicle's frames, chassis, and the steering system. Okay, so this is the syllabus I have given here. So you can see we will be discussing about the vehicle construction and different chassis layout. Okay, we will be discussing about vehicle construction and different chassis layout. In many students will have a doubt like what is a chassis and what is a frame. A frame is just the base rigid structure. Okay, that is the frame. Only the base rigid structure, a steel or an alloy metal. The base rigid structure is the frame. Okay, only on the frame we will be fixing all the components like engine, transmission system, differential. We will be fixing the wheels. Okay, so everything will be fixed to the frame. So this is the frame. The only without any components, the only the base rigid structure is the frame. Okay, then what is the chassis? What is chassis? There is an amazing pictorial representation I have given in this slide. So I will explain what is chassis in that part. So continue watching this video. Okay. So after that we'll be discussing about different types of frames and frameless construction. Okay, then we'll be studying about the vehicle bodies. Okay, vehicle body and with the vehicle aerodynamic effects. Okay, and then finally we'll be studying about the steering system. There are different types of steering systems: conventional steerings, sophisticated steerings. Okay, then the type of steering gearboxes we'll be studying. Okay, steering linkages. Okay, the steering geometry. We'll be studying about the types of rear axle. Okay, and also we'll discussing about the Ackermann's and Davis steering system. Okay, so these are all the entire syllabus we'll be discussing in this unit in detail. Okay, so in this video I will give just an introductory outline for this unit. So this is the course outcome for the unit number 2. Okay, after successfully completing the unit number 2 in automotive systems, the students will successfully able to demonstrate the various parts of automobile and their functions and materials and the steering system. Okay, so our students can successfully demonstrate about the different types of frames, different types of chassis. Okay, different types of that means the rear axles, and also they can demonstrate the different types of steering systems after successfully completing this course. Okay, so you can see this is the frame. Okay, the rigid base structure. Here you see there is no wheels, no engines, no seats, no doors. Only we have provisions. Okay, only we have provisions. There is the frame that gives the structure. Okay, the rigid structure, that is the frames. Okay, so in frames there are majorly there are classified into three different types, the frames. Okay, so conventional, semi-integrated and integrated. Conventional frame, integrate, semi-integrated frames and integrated frames. Okay, in conventional frame means those upper components will not be present, only the base component. Okay, only this base area will be present in the conventional frame. Okay, in semi-integrated frames, this is the, I think this is the semi-integrated frame. Okay, this is the semi integrated frames. Okay, and in integrated frames, every component is produced as a single unit, but uh, the only difference is that in the integrated frame there is rooms provided for placing the integral components of the vehicle. For placing engine, transmission system, for that special place will be provided. Okay, rather than the entire unit is created as a single unit, that is the integrated frame. Okay, so yes, so different types of frame in a detailed explanation we'll be studying in the uh, upcoming videos. Okay, so this is the chassis. For example, consider this as an small Formula 1 car. Okay, like that. Okay, this is the frame. Okay, this layer is the frame. When the wheels, suspension systems, engines, transmission systems, differential, and all the integral components of the vehicle is connected to the frame without the vehicle body, that is called the chassis. Okay, that is called the chassis. In a short note, I can tell you, an vehicle without body is called chassis. Okay, the chassis means it contains frames, it contains the integral system, suspension system, steering system, engines, transmission system, differential, everything without the vehicle body. Okay, and vehicle without vehicle body is called chassis. So this is what I have said you in the second slide. So this is a good pictorial representation. You can see all the integral parts have been fixed to the frame. Okay, that's why this is called a chassis. Okay, there are different types of chassis also. The chassis can be classified as placement of engines and the drive system. For example, uh, the chassis can be classified as front engine front wheel drive chassis, a rear engine front wheel drive chassis, a rear engine front wheel drive chassis, a rear engine rear wheel drive chassis. Okay, and front engine all wheel drive chassis, rear engine all wheel drive chassis. So like that the chassis has been uh, classified into a different way. Okay, so those different chassis types of chassis will be explained in detail about from in the upcoming videos. So before jumping into the next thing, I will just tell about the vehicle aerodynamics. So aerodynamics, as of every vehicle has aerodynamics. For example, from two wheelers to four wheelers, every vehicle has aerodynamics. So because the for all the vehicle, the aerodynamics effects will act on the vehicle. Because we are moving in a highway, we are moving on roads at a high speed, we will be having the resistive force due to the flow of air. Okay, due to the flow of air, as well as we'll be having drag force, lift force, like that we will be having different types of aerodynamics effects when we drive the vehicles. So those different types of aerodynamics forces, aerodynamics effects, and the causes, and the aerodynamics principles will be explained in detail in the upcoming videos. And finally, the steering system. Okay, the steering system is the major directional control system in the automobile. Without steering system we can't change the directions. Okay, so there are different types of steering system. Conventional steering system will be having an steering universal joint, it will be connected to the steering rack. Okay, when you rotate the steering, the rack will get adjusted and it will tilt the wheels. Okay, so that is a conventional steering system. So nowadays the steering system has been highly advanced to electronically power steering system, hydraulic power steering system. So like that the different types of sophisticated steering systems has been evolved. So the different types of steering systems and the sophisticated steering systems and the steering geometry, steering gearboxes, the links, everything will be discussed in detail in the upcoming videos. So subscribe our channel, as well as continue watching our regular updates in our channel, so that you can see the updates and you can refer to the required uh, videos. Okay, these are the sources of the images which I have used in the in our slide. So I will see you in the next slide with a new information. Thank you.